Hey guys, what's up? It's Casual Thursday Visual Novel Day! Well, not really, cause today's Friday, but still! On my previous video on Casual Thursday Visual Novel Day, and I can't talk, oh my god, I promised you guys that I'll play another Casual Thursday Visual Novel Day games. So today, I decided to play this game called Rise of the Bloodmoon Curse, yeah. Now, this is one of the games that is entered in the Yuri Jam 2015. And as you guys noticed, this wasn't part of my list that I would play for Casual Thursday Visual Novel Day, or from the Yuri Jam. The reason was that, I just found this game out, like today. And I was like, why haven't I not, found this game? Because it looks kind of, interesting, to be honest, yeah. And, I kind of do like the title screen and such, so yeah, I feel like this will be a good game. Just a feeling, that feel, yeah. Anyway, this game was supposed to release on Halloween, and it's about a short fantasy game. So I bet there's a little horror inside. I don't know. Hopefully not too much because I am not good with scary games. So yeah. Oh, just to let you guys know, this game is a demo, and it was created by Sayun. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, Sayun. So yeah. Let's hope it's not that scary. I mean, for you guys, maybe you guys are hoping, but for me, I hope it's not that scary, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Rise of the Bloodmoon Curse. Oh, this is kinda princessy, alright. The marble floor room is stuffy. Console men sit arguing fiercely among each other. It had been going on for hours, and it would go on for more. Sitting in the middle of all, a princess who was very new to these meetings. Oh, I love the drawing, yeah. You do look like a noble princess too. Are you a vampire? What? Anyway, I think I'm a vampire princess, sure. Serimi or Sirimi? Anyway, thanks. This is so boring. All this talking and we never come to a conclusion. A lot of time wasted when we could have actually be helping people. Fuck. That's impossible! It can't be happened! If you can't see any other way, I'll be glad to listen. But you can't, can you? It has to happen! We can meet the radicals halfway on their demands. Doing that way, it isn't so unreasonable. A kingdom giving it a violent threat of its own populace? Never! Give it an inch and they'll take a throne. Radicals should be crushed while we're at it. That, sir, will make us tyrants. Thanks. If running a kingdom is just arguing all the fucking day, I want no part of it. Fuck. Something here needs to change, guys. A gravel sound out, silencing the argument instantly. Let's come to order. If we can't decide what to do, we have no choice but to move on to the next issue. Taxes? Can we raise them? It's unthinkable! The people can't take another raise in taxes! Concerns for the people are well and good, but we have a kingdom to keep, Ah, yes! A kingdom of beggars then! It's opposite to the kingdom with no budget for military defense? The only time we seem to take action is when it has become too fucking late for any decision to be good. Fuck. Do any of you really know the state of the people? God damn. Oh! Hello. You look cool. Alright. A glance from a tall figure across the room catches Serimi's attention. She seems to understand how the princess felt, giving a sympathetic smile as their eyes met. Can you just come save me already? Damn, you're supposed to be my bodyguard, aren't you? I guess there isn't much danger of actually dying of boredom. I mean, come on, girl. But after this dual meeting, I hope we can escape and explore the town for a while, you know what I'm saying, girl? The bodyguard began quietly mouth something, though not standing close enough for the princess to actually hear. She's saying something? What? The princess focused on the words. There is a festival tonight? What? Oh my god! I'm saved after all! Princess, are you listening? Huh? Surprised, the princess snapped to attention. Oh, sorry, I must have drifted off. What were you guys saying, yeah? About the taxes. If possible, we'd like you to share your opinions as well. Oh, of course, yeah, taxes. Can you repeat the last few bits back to me? A round of dissatisfied mumbles filled the room. Thanks. Oh, shut the fuck up. You are the last people who can complain about wasting fucking time, damn. Very well, but do try to pay attention in future. We feel that if possible, it would be favorable to our kingdom to raise taxes this coming season. We have many things that need doing, you see, and if the people can manage to tighten their belts for the fall, I think we'll find that we can prosper in many areas. Areas such as... The princess sighed and slumps her shoulder. Everything that should be so simple becomes so drawn out, what the fuck? And no matter what I say, I'm going to have to defend myself against half of the room, so... Look, I suppose it can't be helped. The argument goes on for hours, but nothing is achieved. Eventually, the sun began to set, and the council decided to adjourn until the next day. The shouting of the council room simmers off into a tired mumbling, and then disperse altogether. Ah! God! I was beginning to think it would never end! Look, the sun has already started to set, and the meeting began at The meeting began at waking, yeah! Those politicians can really go on, but I think you did well for someone so new at this. Of course I did, Riel. I'm a princess, girl. After all, this is part of my duty, so... Even if it's more tedious than what I'm used to, I'm getting the hang of it, yeah. You're doing better than I would be. Honestly, I don't have any idea what they're talking about half the time. That's because you're clever. Half of the time, they're not really talking about any shit. It's managing to pay attention to the other half that takes works. Thank you for, standing guard as always, girl. Of course, my princess. Does it bore you, having to just stand and, listen for so long? Bore me? I should say I'm too busy controlling my temper to be bored. They need to learn to show your proper respect as the leader of their realm. Now, it's the only time they will get the chance to push so aggressively for what they want, It's only expected they will try to achieve their, agendas before I've grown used to their customs and become more familiar with the issue. Maybe I will even find them interesting then. Yeah. Maybe? Yeah. Well, I dearly hope it cannot remain this boring forever. And this exhausting. Yeah. It must be taxing, indeed. Will you be retiring to bed with your usual mix of tea? The princess smirked in reply. You better be joking, girl. The day has already begun. Come on. Tell me about the festival, girl. Why haven't I heard anything about this? Oh, it isn't anything large. The southern quarter just like throwing a little party to celebrate the no moon. You mean the new moon? Well, maybe that's what you call it. The princess leaned forward, whispering conspiratorially. Well, it's almost the changing of the guard. That's our best chance to split up. Yeah, so let's be on our way, girl. Yes, my princess. The festival grounds were small, no more than 2 streets long, yet bursting with life. Everything is so lively here, and nice outfit, girl. You kind of look like Jasmine for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, the princess looked around in delight. Colorful lanterns hanging up everywhere, singing, laughing, dancing, music, and the smell of delicious food. This is really what a leader wants to see her kingdom doing, yeah! Everyone is having so much fun. Why haven't you ever shown me this before, girl? Well, it's only recently gained enough popularity to really be considered a festival. It's new? Oh, how interesting. Thanks. To think it's evolving before my very eyes. New as the moon. Riel continues her explanation. The no moon celebration actually started with just a handful of people getting together for a weekly card game. Then one time somebody brought snacks. Then the time after that someone brought instruments. And so on until most of the southern quarter was joining in on the fun. But it's actually still just a card night for the first handful. That's amazing! The no moon festival, yeah. Well, let's go have fun, shall we? Yeah. What would you like to do first, princess? My princess? Shh, you shouldn't be addressing me such in public, girl, come on! Oh, of course. Force of habit, my deepest apologies. Well, what I would really like to do is eat, yeah! The console has no sympathy for empty stomachs, and I skipped dinner to sneak out with you, so... Yeah. Almost as if, on cue, Riel's stomach growls as well. Now that you mention it, we both did. Well then, just one moment. Everyone is always trying to protect me, keeping me cooped up in that castle or insisting on honor guard for a simple walk through town. But a princess is no use to be people she doesn't understand. It's not like I need that kind of cuddling. Stars knows my magic is stronger than the people sent to watch after me anyways. What I really need is someone like Riel. Someone who isn't afraid to leave my side to get us food, but will protect me with her life nonetheless. Thank you, Riel. I'm sure you fear for me sometimes, but you don't let it prevent you from letting me grow my roots where I please. Come to think of it, but I have never once seen a council member at an evening like this. Not once. I wonder what such sight would make Counselor Lorizzo say. Left to her own amusement, Surimi begins imitating the stuffy demeanor Lorizzo was infamous for.
Of course. I wouldn't attend such an event. It's my job to not let emotions affect the judgments of what is best for the kingdom. For this kingdom, we must remain separate.
Come on, Lorizzo. You cannot know what is best for a kingdom whose face you've never seen. Damn.
I've always done quite fine, thank you, yeah.
Are you just playing games with numbers of paper unless you see the result personally, huh? Did I mention they have the most delicious food at their festivals?
Though it is highly unorthodox, unprofessional, and altogether unheard of, perhaps you are right, yeah.
And then?
Princess, not only is this chicken delicious, but you are absolutely right, yeah. You have opened my eyes. After seeing firsthand the kingdom we have all been working for, I can see that the people are strong-willed and happy. It is not because they are especially wealthy, but because they work together. I see now why we cannot condone such a thing. In fact, I'm beginning to finally understand your way of thinking on all of these issues.
Surimi laughs slightly to herself. Are you seriously doing this by yourself in the middle of the road, girl? What the fuck? Anyway, admittedly, that may be a bit extreme, but I'm sure it would let us see at least a little more eye to eye. Who are you talking to? Riel had returned with street food in hand, greeting by a flustered laugh. I'm just thinking out loud, girl. Oh my, that looks delicious, girl. Oh, I assure you that it is. Maybe after this meal we can go for a dance a bit? Not only is this chicken delicious, but you're absolutely right, girl. Hello? Oh, the rest of their time was spent dancing late into the night, until the girl felt too exhausted to dance anymore. Oh, okay, this looks different. Finally, they made their way to the quieter street. The music, a distant melody. This doesn't look good, girl. It looks like an alley. A shady-ass alley, yeah. Anyway. I'm so tired, girl. but this was very fun. We must come back again. Once every 2 months, at very least. Will you carry my shoe for me after all that? Even wearing them is too much work, yeah. The ground is rather rough here, Princess. I'd advise against it. In that case, you'll just have to carry me and my shoes, separately, of course, yeah? Of course. Does this mean you wish to return home now? Not now, but maybe soon. If I stay gone much longer, I'm certain they will start looking for me, so. Undoubtedly. And tomorrow we will be back to the same routine, of course, do as I may be, yeah? But thank you, Riel. The fresh air tonight was giving me some time to think about how to approach the council and... Startled by a glimpse of the strange figure moving near the dark alley, Sarimi paused, bare feet steady on the cold night ground. What was that? What was what? It looked like a shadow, but moving all on its own. Yeah, girl, you didn't see that? Everything is shadow here. It's nighttime on the no moon, and almost all the lights are out in this area. Darker than shadow then. Shatter? What's shatter? Shadow then. But I'm telling you, I saw something move! Wait! More of them! Look! Look! I see them, I see them, Princess, but I've never seen them before. Oh, that's Riel's slide. Okay, never mind. I see them, Princess, but I've never seen them before. Perhaps we should go. Wait! Why are you mad, girl? What? The sound of the footsteps running echoed down the empty street. As Princess Sirim darted towards the very alley the shadow fled into. Riel turned after her. What? Riel turned after her, clearly frustrated by the princess's interpretation of her words. Oh, okay, I understand now. Hui! That's the wrong direction. We can't follow them. We must return to the castle if they may be in danger and alert the others. It is the princess's solemn duty to protect her people and see firsthand what is going on in her kingdom, girl. Please stay close, Riel. I feel like I may need you, but this is the way we're going. Though wishing Sarimi would listen to her for once, Riel couldn't argue with her reasoning. That attitude was very reason Riel was more than happy to serve by Sarimi's side after all, yeah? Wait! At least take your shoes! There's no time, girl! Cutting corners this way and that way, that they pursued the shadows moved too fast to keep up with, but new ones continued to appear, slithering forward. There are more of them now, Princess. You've seen the threat. Now we really must go back. At least let me in front of you. They run faster! Damn! Where do you think they're going? Whatever they are, they give me the most awful feeling. If there was only some moonlight to see by. Had there been a moon tonight, we wouldn't be here right now. Damn! Since there's shadows, maybe there wouldn't either. Please, don't say such eerie things. Look, girl. Look up ahead. They're gathering around something. It's a rat. The shadow looks like they're attacking it. Alright, the shadow overwhelmed the defenseless alley rat, consuming it as it writhes desperately and panics. Away! After a moment, it stopped, slowly rising to his feet. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? The creature before them no longer resembled an animal at all. Towering with eyes that glowed red as blood and a wispy body void of all light. Nothing like this creature would exist in their realm, or so the girls thought. Rio? Girl? What is that? Oh shit, it's coming right at us! Ow! Princess, get back! And you, stay away from her! Take this! The oil light blast from Riel's hand hitting the shadow rat as it lunges forward, exploding! Damn! Explosion! An alley filled with the glow of her flaming magic dispersed the shadows into shreds. Oh. Then the smoke cleared. The The rat lay burned upon the ground and regular animal again. Yo, Riel! What was that? You killed it ice cold? Damn! Or you burned him, I should say, yeah!
I have no idea, but we must go back to the castle this instant.
Yeah, this is ample information collected on our threads. Yeah, let's go. Is what I would say. Yeah. Sirium looks at the streets around her, realizing she had never been to this area before. Except, not quite sure where we are.
Don't worry, I know this place very well. Follow me.
Well, you see, my feet are all cut up from the ground because I didn't wear shoes.
I understand. Please allow me to carry you then.
Oh, girl, thank you. Sirium smiled and nodded. The two of them heading back to the upper quadrant under the now ominous no moon sky. The girls sat in the corner of the library. After several hours of searching through the books, hoping to learn something, anything about the strange force they encountered. Yo! Nice library. There's like flowers and stuff. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god, read it down.
Is that? Yeah, I can't read that. Never mind.
Would you not like to sleep? I can't continue the research by myself for a while.
That isn't an option right now, girl. We saw something strange tonight. As tired as I am, I'm certain I couldn't sleep. And besides that, the kingdom may be in danger, so...
Then perhaps we can summon some of the scholars to help us.
If possible, I would like to find something to prove my claims first. Yeah.
You're rather stubborn when you are tired, Princess.
I would like to gather as much information on those things before bringing any other into it, you know? One of the things I hate most in council is when some people bring forth a problem with no fucking thought, you know? Whatsoever. Put it into a possible solution, so... Yeah. The two continued to thumb through several books. But so far we found absolutely nothing. Damn! Only 100,000 books left to go, I suppose. Maybe you're right, Riel.
As princess, your magic is strong, but still there are people raised to fight in your place, trained to know battle as a second nature, so that you can better focus on your duties. Just as your knowledge is strong, yet there are people trained to acquire information in your palace, trained to walk among books as a second home. There is no shame in using your resources. You will be using them to fulfill your duty to the kingdom.
Riel, girl, you make me blush. When you jump into the way of that monster, you know, you reminded me of back then when I was only a child and you snuck into the royal garden to pick roses and something that could have been very severely punished if you were ever caught, you know?
So, some of the more romantic town peoples would pay a higher price to offer one of those roses to their partners.
You came there often, you know? Of course, since I spent most of my time in the garden, I often saw you, girl. What is this? Okay, is romance happening? Well, okay,
You were the only person of my age I saw, so I like seeing you even if we didn't talk, even if you were trying to stay hidden. Because of that, I never let anyone know, you know? If I did, then they may have caught and stopped you. Even at that age, I knew that, you know? And then there was the time that one of the guard's dogs slipped out of its collar. Of course, a dog isn't going to know a princess from, pale purr, and so it came right at me. Things bared like I was its afternoon thread or some shit. You bounded from the bush and jumped right in the way without a second hesitation, girl, carrying a big log in your hand. Sirium laughed sleepily at the thought. You didn't even know how to use magic back then. And you drove it away, I mean. Everyone who heard the dog's horrible snarls ran as fast as they could to see what had happened. And there we were, a princess and a complete stranger, just a few years older than her, holding a big stick. A huge, gigantic stick.
if you know what I'm saying. Yeah!
Then they got angry and tried to grab you. Yeah. I remember. He got in their way and spread your arms and demanded they stand down. They grabbed me away, but you refused to stop yelling until they listened to you. And in the end,
I told them what happened. Explained that you were the only one fit to be my bodyguard, and that I wouldn't accept anything else. You looked just like that day when you jumped into front of the shadow beast earlier, but this time with magic on your side. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm not the only one who has grown up, you know? And I should probably listen to you sometimes, more than I do. You know what I'm saying? You may retrieve the scholar to aid us, but just one. We'll let the others have their sleep for now, alright? Though only to herself, Serene thought it's best not to cause alarm, instead keeping this news among only those she could trust. She could certainly compel one person to stay quiet, but any more and rumors would surely leak.
I will do so at once, Princess.
Riel left the room at the run, eager to hide her lost composure, but also having a refreshed sense of energy, the origin of which she didn't quite understand. It must be a second wind from being awake so late, she decided.
You didn't have to run, girl, damn.
The princess waited patiently, but not for very long. Riel returned almost instantly, with an exhausted look girl in tow. Why are you pissed and who is what? Oh, that's a mage? Okay, cool.
What is this all about? I've been studying for mage placement test, trying to rank up, stuck inside my room every hour of the day for the last week and a half, didn't even leave for food, so if you think I did something, you... I told you, calm down. You say that, but here I am being pulled around by my arms before the sun is even awake. What is this about? Are you the princess?
That's right, girl. Excuse us for rushing you here, but I need your help.
My help? Certainly, if you would prefer the help of someone more experienced. I am one of the princess scholars, yes, but I'm rather young. Knowledge is something gained over time.
We do not have enough time to fetch another guy or girl, right? And so the job is yours. If you can't help us, I will make sure you are ranked very highly in my service, regardless of the placement test. I trust Riel didn't make a mistake in picking you. Yeah, whether it's just luck or it's faith. You are the one who must help us now, you understand? The young mage takes a moment, contemplating before returning a serious look.
Yes, my princess. But what will you need me to do?
First, your name, girl.
I'm scholar of 2 years. Lily Dunn, Mistwatcher.
Tension thickens the air as the three girls solidify their feelings of group determination. Though none of them fully understood what it would entail, they felt a sense of the missing unfolding. Well then, Lily. Tonight, my bodyguard and I were out and about, collecting information, We saw something, very strange, you know?
Yeah.
Sermi proceeded to fill the mage in on everything they saw that night,
The shadows attack the rats, you say?
Like it was being ambushed by like 50 snakes at once, you know?
Oh my, I've only heard about things like that in the stories.
Seremi and Riel were surprised by her words. But you have heard of them.
That is to say, they sound familiar at least. I don't recall any exact story at this moment.
You think you can find a story? Like given some time, yeah?
If it exists, I should be able to find it. I keep logs of all the books that I've read. It is well categorized for quick research. You really take this scholar stuff seriously, don't you? Just as serious as you take your job, I'm sure. We two are extensions of the princess.
How long will you need, girl?
That depends on how well I can narrow my search. Well, I know one thing to start with. Do either of you know the moon phase?
The no moon.
The new moon, you mean?
Oh, yes, that's right. But how does that help?
Well, shadow magic is strengthened by the wanting on the moon. As a shadow caster, I would know that.
You're a shadow caster? What?
That's right.
Serene looks at Rio affirmatively. I knew you picked the right one, girl. Please go on, Liliden.
Well, if it had anything to do with shadow magic, the books I've read about the moons are the best place to start. The specific moon phase is even better. And folklore or legend, that narrows it down to about 15 books.
Serene and Rio are again surprised.
15? Don't worry, I have other ideas to how to narrate our search as well. If I could just make a quick around through the library, I can collect even or everything I think I will need.
I was more surprised about the sheer number of books she read on that one narrow subject like that. As you wish, we have as long as you need. Hours pass as Liliden pages through the books. But even before morning managed to arrive, she stirs from her trance-like reading state.
This is it! I knew I remember correctly.
Rio and Sirimi were jarred from their drowsy seats, becoming alert at the prospect of answers.
Huh?
What's up, girl?
Oh my, are you certain you saw these things? This isn't an elaborate prank?
I assure you that we saw them, yeah.
Because if it was...
I wouldn't lie to you. I'm a princess, girl, damn.
Or drag you out of bed like that.
So please tell us what the fuck you found, girl.
As you wish. Remember, this is supposed to be just a story, so it might be phrased a bit dramatically, okay?
Liliden looked down at her book, taking a deep breath and reading aloud.
Every several hundred years, though there is no specific number, there is link between realms, and that can be used as an opening for a curse to descend upon our kingdom. No one remembers just how the curse came to be, but just the same, no one remembers how it may be removed. As those shadowcasters know, as the moon wanes, your communication with shadows increases. It is like they begin to listen more closely to your whispers. Usually, they are content to just listen to us simply to keep a connection with our world established. I speak of them as alive because they are.
Okay. Liliden, hello? Liliden looks up from her tome with big teary eyes.
Girl, what? Do I really have to go on? This is really creepy stuff to a shadow master.
Look, I think it is important we all hear this, so please try, girl. She sniffles and nods.
I understand.
Liliden braced herself, taking a slow breath before continuing to read.
If the shadow succeeded in breaking the divided between our worlds, it will disrupt the balance long established. It begins on a new moon, when the sky is black, and the shadow masters will be the first to realize the strength of the shadows does not falter with the moon waxing. It increases and increases, even as the moon grows full. It is the shadow's chance to whisper back. There is a kingdom just like ours. The inhabitants are shadow people. Though usually separated from us, they will grow closer and closer until 30 days from its beginning. Then shadows eclipse the full moon and turns it red. When that happens, avoid the shadows. Stay in the light to not let shades things warm their way into your heart. For this is their chance to become us, to rule us, to take our very world.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, okay, go on. How can we stop it, girl?
Well, that's where the story ends. It can't end there. Let us see it.
Whoa. Lydian lays the book flat on the table, the other leaning around it, seeing the legend along with an illustration of a flying castle. A flying castle? The mirror of their own. Black with no detail.
Every several hundred years,
There is no specific number. Oh, she said exactly the same thing. Anyway, yeah. Next to it, a picture of a shadowy princess that looks eerily like Sirimi herself. Riel and Lyndon look across the table to the princess before them, who struggles to muster the words. Is that me? Oh, okay. To be continued. Alright. Oh, hold on. Credits. Rise of the Bloodmoon Curse. Demo released October 31st. Alright. The affiliation with crypticraven.com for 4K.net plus 18. Say what now? And Silent Portfolio Box.me. Alright. That was pretty kinda interesting, yeah. So that was Rise of the Bloodmoon Curse. It had that interest in the fairy tale thing. And yeah, it did grab a little interest, but it made it feel like a little long for some reason. I mean, I did like the story. I did like the character arts too. It's just that I don't know. It was fine, yeah. I kind of hope there was more to it, yeah. For some reason, I don't know. That's what I thought when I was playing this game. So, yeah. But however, overall, it was good. The story is kind of interesting, yeah. Basically, yeah, the shadow will reappear on the no moon, or the new moon, I should say. Yeah. I might play this game one more time and give it a chance one more time. There were a little mistakes on the which character's saying what, and I think like grammar errors I noticed. It was few, but it wasn't that much of a big deal in my opinion. But yeah, overall it was good. And yeah, once this game come out as a full game, I'll try it out. I'm guessing it's gonna come out on October again because this was basically built for, Halloween theme, I feel like. So yeah. Oh, I think the reason why I feel kind of left out because there wasn't much of a Yuri part, that actually grabs my attention. Because I actually chose this game, because of there is Yuri in it, and there is that Yuri moment they had between, the princess and Riel's past time when they, Riel saved the princess, the dogs and such. But I kind of wish that I was a little more involved in that. In other words, I wish there was like a CG for that scene for some reason. Yeah, that way I could have get more involved, I feel like, as a third person reading this, not reading this, as playing this game. So that's how I felt, I guess. And yeah, I kind of hope there was more CG, to be honest. Yeah, that way I think it will be a better catch for the audience. I don't know, that's how I felt. Also, I like how you did your, this transition scene between, like, how they actually move around and stuff. So, yeah, that was pretty nice. Also, I kind of wish the shadow thing was a little more evil. Yeah, I mean, the final form was pretty evil, which was fine, but the black circle shadow thing, I wish that was a little more evil-ish. Just my opinion, yeah. What else? Oh, the textbook thing. Not textbook. The book is encyclopedia. I don't know. The book thing was really nice, yeah. Because you could actually read what's inside and the lore's inside too. So you did a great job on that, I feel like, yeah. And that is about it that I feel about this game. So, once it's actually released as a full game, I'm going to play this game one more time. And yeah, I want to see what's going to happen to the kingdom. I mean, basically we're kind of fucked. Yeah, but still, I want to know how they could, solve it. In fact, since, in the book there is like a same shadow of the princess, so maybe the princess have to do with it, I don't know, yeah. And maybe love has to do with it, yeah, because this is a Yuri game, so yeah. Anyway, that is it for today's Casual Thursday Visual Novel Day, and I'll do another one tomorrow as well. And yeah, oh, if you guys want to play this game, Yeah, I'll post a link in the description below. And did I find Saihun's Facebook or Twitter? I don't know. If I find his Twitter or stuff, I'll post his information in the description below. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!